everybody? How are you all? Don't mind me. I'm just constantly looking up at you all because you guys are amazing. Yeah. How's everybody? I have lots of people. Hi, Nox. Hello, Jin. Hello. Hi, Thalys. Hi, Brian. Hello. I'm just sitting playing Cataclysm and trying to build a freezer from scratch. That sounds amazing. I need a freezer. I do be doing the need of a freezer. Cause the one that came with the mini fridge sucks ass. Like it's so garbage. Yo. Bup. You can't be looking up. There's only stars there. I'm down here in tiny cave on Earth. Oh no, you are a star to me. Whoa. Good, just eating lunch at work. How are you? I'm doing pretty okay. The start of my work week has been kind of brutal. Mostly because we've been short-staffed, and I was basically called in 2 days in a row to do like an open and close. So I would be like really early at work, and then I would have to be there all day until close. So I've been kind of tired. And because we were like so short staffed, you know, it was very, very busy. Like super busy, and my manager just kind of gave me a heads up, like, hey, this person, called in sick today. They might not show up tomorrow, and they have a close, so like you might have to come in the third day in a row. And I was like, okay. But it's fine, because extra hours means extra money, right? So I'm like, yay, the finances. Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. I'm feeling it. This is your 8th day. Oh no, Nox. That's a lot of days. Yeah, until you fall sick. Haha. To be honest, I don't think I've like fully recovered. I've just kind of been in and out of being sick, and especially because a lot of my coworkers are getting sick at work. Legally, I can't work 14. That's fair. But yeah, I thought it's been a while since we had like a nice sit down, a nice chit chat. I've been thinking about a lot of things regarding my streams. More so in terms of like the platforms I'm streaming on. I don't really know if you guys, sorry, I'm not mad at you, but your workplace management. yeah, I get that. But it is also partially my fault, because I did say, like, if, I didn't mind covering, especially because, like, I would like the extra hours. But yeah, so, like, it's kind of a bit of both, like, management sucking and me being a workaholic. But yeah, I have been thinking a lot about especially the platforms that I stream on, and I'm trying to balance work and, not breaking myself. That's fair. That's like a whole mood. Or is that you just externalizing my thoughts? Either way, that's a mood. Are we moving to Vimeo? God forbid management cover a shift. Yeah. They're like, no, I can't do it. I must leave at 4 p.m. every day. Must be nice. But yeah. We're on Kick now. Crazy. Yeah, I was thinking about the platforms I stream on. Yeah, I don't really know if you guys prefer YouTube or if you prefer Twitch. I like both for different reasons, but I also don't know how you guys feel about when I dual stream and I'm streaming on both platforms at the same time. I think I'm just trying to figure out what the best thing to do, because at one point I contemplated trying to balance the two half and half. Is sunk cost fallacy. Oh, Phallus, your girl is really dumb right now. I don't know what that means. your girl be dumb, and my brain is kind of like head empty. Midnight is smooth brain. I wouldn't know if it's extra work to handle both. Well, the thing is that we don't want to lose all the videos already hosted here, all the communities built here, and systems that are in place for streaming and creating content. Well, the thing about that is, like, my videos will not go anywhere. What I was thinking of doing was primarily streaming on Twitch. But the thing is that I know a lot of users stay on YouTube because they enjoy, I guess, the chatting platform more. They don't find it quite as overwhelming as it is on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, my concern is that, I guess not really, no, it is a concern, is that, like, I want everybody to feel seen. I want everyone to feel heard. And I know that currently, right now, only my Twitch chat will appear on the screen, just because the animated emotes show up on the Twitch. That cute little Soluna hugging the heart shows up on the Twitch chat, whereas it does not on the YouTube. And it's just kind of, I want you guys to feel seen. Like, I know I do respond to you guys on the YouTube side, like, but I don't know if that, like, it bothers you not seeing, yes, Twitch chat makes me feel like I'm losing brain cells. Well, it's best to have YouTube to at least archive live streams, because Twitch audio deletes VODs after set times. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking, was like I would upload videos onto YouTube to basically archive those streams. And then, when I do that, I'd have the opportunity to either learn how to start doing video editing and doing different brain, don't fail me, different thumbnails, there we go. Doing different thumbnails and, like, kind of taking my time with those thumbnails, because, like, right now I rush my thumbnails and I slap my face on it and I'm like, ta-da, this is the game we're playing. But I see so much more creative thumbnails out there, and I want to do them. But the thing is I unfortunately don't have that kind of time. I work full time, and as you just heard, sometimes I work double shifts where I'm doing opening and closing, and then I kind of rush home and I try to stuff as much food down my face before I have to like attempt to start a stream at a decent time so that I can stream and be with you guys for as long as I possibly can before I have to like log off and then get ready for bed so that I can do it all over again. So like I did contemplate primarily streaming on Twitch and then archiving those on YouTube and then having special membership streams on YouTube, just because yes, when you're subscribed on Twitch, it doesn't stop people from seeing the stream, which I think is bizarre, right? And I think I really, really like the fact that YouTube membership streams, you cannot see the stream unless you are a member. And I think I really like that. One of my ideas for membership streams was I was going to read you guys a book series. I was going to read you guys the Aragon book series as like a kind of ASMR, kind of like story time for everybody to just kind of relax and feel comfy. So that was one of my ideas for membership only streaming. I wasn't going to read it on anything else. So like it would not be public and you'd have to be a member to see the story time streams. Yeah. Mic cut out a bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Rah. Okay. Hold on. Let me move closer to the mic. Is that better? Let's see. Not really. I can watch chat here. No need for it to be on the screen. Good job, my brain. Yo, sometimes my brain does a good job. To be honest, I watch and chat for you, not to put on a wall. I know sometimes a conversation can carry between platforms on the screen, but rare. Yeah, I think I just like to... I just like to spend time with you guys. I like making you guys happy. I like making you guys feel comfy and safe. I started feeling worried that like maybe the Solunas feel a little bit split up because there's like half of you on one platform and half of you on another, and I wasn't quite sure how to kind of make that cohesive. But I mean, I haven't had a lot of problems just streaming on both. I think the only issue I run into is like copyright claims. Not claims. Yes, claims, not strikes. Yeah, copyright strikes. Lunar Palace Civil War. No, we don't have a civil war. We're okay. It's just, you know, half the Solunas are taking care of one half of the shrine, and then the other half are taking care of the other half of the shrine. It's a really big shrine, you guys. It's a big shrine. There's lots of room for everybody. And I care about you all so much, and that was one of the things that I wanted to have like a nice little chit chat, because like it's hard to do that when I'm playing a game. It's also hard to do that when there are other people on the stream with me, and you know, sometimes I just want one-on-one with my Solunas, you know, and you guys are adorable, and I adore you all, yeah. Oh my god, I just aged 20 years in one sentence. Is it because I said Aragon? Is that why you aged 20 years? That's crazy. Aragon was my third dragon series. That's crazy. It's one of my like favorite dragon series. Um it it was one of the first novel series that like really pulled me into wanting to read more novels and more fantasy. One of the novels that kind of inspired me um, to enjoy writing as much as I do. You guys read? Yeah. I mean, I do. Also, I have apple pie and I haven't taken a bite of it. So I'm gonna take a bite of apple pie. I'm gonna be honest, I think this apple pie is like my lunch, breakfast, and dessert. And dinner. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. The part he did the best was the bond between the dragon and the rider. Yeah. The world was kind of fleshed out. The BBE. Yeah, I was kind of mad. The supporting cast was okay. But Saphira and Aragon's bond was perfect. Yeah, I agree. That's fine. We talk amongst ourselves too. It's hard to focus on chat when you're busy with a game or have people on stream. End of the day, we're here to watch and listen. You have fun. Oh, thanks, Nox. Wow, thank you, Dallas, for becoming a Sandwich Nation. Rise up. I will grab myself a sandwich. It's a tough choice. Yeah, please eat a sandwich at some point of the day, I beg of you. Yeah, I will get myself a sandwich. Or maybe I'll get myself an onigiri. I have one of those in the fridge upstairs, but I forgot to bring it down with me because I had to rush downstairs. I keep getting interrupted on my break to open doors or to serve someone. Haven't even eaten my mango yogurt. Mango yogurt is so good. Oh my god. Thank you, Phallus. Thank you so much for the sandwich funds. Oh my gosh. I will eat. I promise. I promise. You know, I do feel like I could use a Greek yogurt. Now you guys are making me want yogurt. A jelly-filled... Guys. Oh my goodness. Hi, John. I like making yogurt and putting jam on it. How do you make yogurt? Like, I know that places manufacture it, but like I don't think I've ever tried to like make homemade yogurt. Now I want to try and make homemade yogurt, but I don't actually know how to make yogurt. I'm gonna have to look that up. Because if I can make my own homemade yogurt, that'd be great. Grab milk. Grab natural yogurt. Warm milk. Put yogurt in milk. I have it Instant Pot with a yogurt setting. Oh. It's a bit oversimplified, but it's basically that. Oh. It's really hard to balance work, life, and trying to stream. I tried last year, but my house and my family are not good environments. They'll dox me saying my name. Yeah, that's one of the problems that I have, except I've been pretty vocal about it and like have told my family like, hey, if you're calling me, don't call me. like if you're calling me, don't call me by name. I just grabbed 2 liters of milk and a yogurt cup as a starter culture. Oh. Define natural yogurt. Just add yogurt to milk, basically. Oh. Oh. Now I want to make all kinds of yogurt. Oh, you know what? There was this ice cream machine that I saw, and I was watching it on YouTube, and I was like, wow, that looks really great. But the thing is, it's good for like soft serves and stuff like that. But like, there's no way to refrigerate because it's not like an electric appliance or anything like that. So like, it would melt fairly quickly. So like, you have to eat it right away. But I was like, wow, that's really cool. And I was like, I want one. Because like, my old ice cream maker, it died. And I haven't made like homemade ice cream for a really long time. But I wanted to make pistachio ice cream recently. And I was like, rah, 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 pistachio ice cream. And then I saw this ice cream maker and I was like, wow. Oh my goodness. The Instapot handles all the fermenting for me. Oh, that's cool. Mine shout each other's name. Is it possible for them to do that? Oh, yeah. You know, I did dabble in recording a video. Nerve-wracking. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. There's one time, I did apply to a corporate VTube company. I'm not gonna say which one. But I did. And like, the requirement of like sending a recorded video was so stressful because I was like, what do I say to you? Like, what do you want me to say to you? And then I realized that I prefer the freedom of being an indie because, look, I already work for a lot of companies, you know, and they all kind of suck. like just working for a company in general, like in real life, you know, kind of sucks. Hi, Mini Me, welcome in. And I was just like, huh. I think I'm happy just being a derpy little indie, struggling my way and crawling slowly, you know. I think I'm okay with that. Just because, like, I already have such a tight schedule, and then having expectations, and then the fear of getting fired because I'm not doing something right. Like, I don't need that kind of stress in my life. Like, I know a lot of people, I know some individuals, like, they really like the corporate scene because, like, it's one, yes, it is definitely less of a burden financially because they'll help you, but it's also like, especially with like promotions and stuff like that, but and like, it's also like being managed and having your time and your schedule managed and stuff like that. Like, I get that some people prefer someone else do that, but like, I'm so stubborn. I'm so stubborn where I'm like, I can manage my own damn schedule, and if I don't, then I don't. But if I really, really feel like I need a schedule, I will put one out. Like, you guys have seen me put out schedules. That's because I'm like, I feel like I need one. And then I'll go through, like, bouts where I'm like, I don't really need a schedule right now because a lot is going on. And, you know, I have to be flexible and kind of adapt. So having a schedule just kind of doesn't work at the moment. So, yeah. So like I get the pros and cons of both sides. I definitely do. And I appreciate both sides very much. But I think right now for where I am, I think I'm pretty happy, you know. Good morning, Rodeo. As long as it's not a black company. Yeah. Yeah. Job interview. Dude, same. Totally not because I couldn't get a job, so I started one. Yeah. I'll have to move just to try to live stream without getting doxxed, but I did manage to stream Blood Vein last year. Kuro was live streaming too. That's how I found her. Then you. Oh, that's so wonderful. Either way, I hope that, like, when you are comfortable, when you have the means to and are able to, I hope that when you do start streaming, you remember not to take too much to heart in the beginning. Remember that even if it's just you, you will find people who will recognize you and will enjoy your content as much as the next person, because you will speak to somebody and know that you are supported, and I will cheer you on for sure. Yeah. Having the ability to believe my own bullshit and delivering on a dream is cathartic. Oh no. Am I happy that my corporate VTuber doesn't have to work 3 jobs to make a living? Yes. Am I happy that my corporate VTuber can't make 90% of what they want to without going through bureaucracy? Hell no. Blah, 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 blah. Learning to let go of things and delegate was painful and expensive lesson for me, or us, the company. Yeah. Am I happy that my corporate VTuber has legal protection against trolls and worse kinds of bad actors online calling themselves fans? Yes. Am I happy that my corporate VTuber has like 0.3 seconds to read my message before disappearing behind the walls of messages of her 10K followers? No. Everything has pros and cons. Yeah, exactly. Everything has pros and cons. Hi, Panzer. Hello, I can't stay long, so I thought I'd come in and say hi. Hello, I hope you are doing well. I hope your family is doing well. If I recall, you said you had a few months ago, or several months ago actually, you came in, said that you are now a first-time father. So I hope everything is going well for you, and I hope that the family is doing well, and I hope baby is growing up very safe and very happily. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah. What are we yapping about? Well, I yapped about some stream stuff, and then we yapped about food. And then now we're yapping about pros and cons of corpo versus indie VTubing, and me just being a happy derpy derp. I am doing really well, mini me. How are you? Life is pain, Rodeo. Dallas, isn't that normal? No! No! You guys are here to be comfy. Well, Dallas, that's why you can call her to annoy them with a dad joke. Then end the call. At the end of the day, streamers are, most of the time, adults, mature and responsible, ideally, for their decisions. Our jobs as fans is to support them and their choices. Yeah! Hi, Indy! Hi! How are you, Indy? Welcome in! Actually... Yeah. Wait, how do I? Super slash. Zip. Wait. There we go. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing well. I am glad you're doing well, Indy. That's what I tell myself too when I throw money at midnight. What? What do you mean? Thank you so much. Honestly, I appreciate the support. Oh, ads. I'm sorry, Indy. I appreciate your support so much, and it really does. It warms my heart. Not just when you guys like give midnight donut funds. Yeah, like I think just seeing you here makes me super super happy. You know, it really really warms my heart, and like I'm not gonna lie, I to this day I still get surprised and like flustered, you know, when I see like super chats or like when somebody has gifted me things, which I have to look up something because someone had gifted me something on Throne and they were out of stock, so they were like, there's an issue with this, and I'm like, what do I do? So I do have to definitely check my Throne, which I haven't done. But I do have to finish taking pictures of things. I have to figure out how to, like, I have to take a minute to kind of sit and look at the Throne settings, because I'm not gonna lie, I made the Throne account, and then I put stuff on there because people kept telling me that I don't have anything on there. Well, thank you so much, Mini Me, for the biddies. Thank you so much for the 20 bits. Thank you, thank you. And then I think that's kind of it. I didn't really look at like all the settings they have. So like for social media, because like I would really like for Throne to post when I receive a gift, so that you guys know that I appreciate you guys, and that you guys know that I notice these things, because like I do see it. Like I see it and then I have to rush to work, and then I'm like, oh, okay, remember to do something when you get home, and then I forget. And then I forget. Sorry. Hi, Sire. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. This is all I can sit for. No, it's okay. It's okay. Oh my goodness. Wait. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you, Sire. Oh my god. Why are they all out of stock? I'm so sorry. I don't know. Thank you, Sire, for the gifted subs. Indeed. Thank you. Out of stock syndrome. Hi, Reeb. Welcome in. There we go. Got that goal. Sire, you know, on Twitch, you're allowed to choose who the gifted goes to on Twitch. On YouTube, it... Oh, shit! You guys, hold on! Wait. Yeah! Here you guys go! I forgot. Holy shit. I remembered! I remembered! Look, I remembered! I was like, wait. Don't I get to give some away? Yeah. Here are your gifteds for the month of April. Yeah. Yay! Look, I remembered. I'm so sorry. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Do 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 do. Oh my god, doing some people gotcha. Is it really gotcha if I get to choose? What are the badges? Uh the badges are the little Soluna wolves. They look like this. Hold on. Oh. Look, it's the little Soluna wolves next to my name. Well, would be a nice feature if YouTube allowed you to give certain users. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's one of the things that I would really like to. You get one for gifting too. Oh, thank you so much, Sire, for the gifted subs on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. um, Another thing, just to kind of catch you guys up on why my streams have been so sporadic. I will say my health hasn't been the greatest. Um, I don't want to worry anybody too much. I am making sure that I do rest. That's why there have been lots of days where I wouldn't stream. So my health hasn't been the greatest, and both physically and mentally, I've been going through quite a bit, both in my home life and my actual workplace and stuff like that. And then so I've just been kind of taking things one day at a time. And then I got really sick that one day where I was having like abdominal pains and stuff, and I had to go to the hospital. But like I'm okay there. But in general, like that's kind of why I haven't been like streaming my regular days that I normally do. Cause normally I stream Tuesday to Saturday, and I have Mondays and Sundays off. But I haven't been able to do that recently just because my health hasn't been the greatest. And I really care about you guys, and I don't want you guys sitting there and worrying like, oh my god, should Midnight stop streaming, or does she need to go to bed, or does she need to rest? Like, I don't want you guys to have to feel stressed or worried, because I will take care of myself, and I will get rest, and try my best to rest as much as I can. So I don't want you guys to worry, but I do feel like you all do deserve to at least know a little bit as to why things haven't been quite so consistent recently. This year has been kind of rough for me. Since the beginning of the year, because like in the beginning of the year I got hit with COVID like right on New Year's Eve, and then after that it was kind of like stuff coming from a bunch of different angles, like kind of like hitting me, and just kind of it was a struggle. So I've just been taking things one day at a time, and on days where I just can't kind of like muster the energy to kind of be in front of anything, and just kind of want to lay down. Those are the days where I just kind of I don't stream, and I just kind of like rest, cuz I know you guys can feel it. I know you guys can feel it when I'm just really not in the mood to stream, or if I'm just not in like where I'm not feeling energetic, and I don't want that. You know what I mean? It's kind of something where it's like I'm here because I want to be a source of warmth for you guys. I want to be a source of comfort for you guys, you know? and I can tell, like, sometimes when you guys are messaging me, and I've actually attempted to stream on days where I'm just so mentally gone, I can see the concern in the messages where you guys are like, how are you okay, or do you sound a little sick, and like I can tell that you guys are worried, and I don't want you guys to worry, you know. It's okay, Midnight. Your health is number one, and I'm glad you were feeling well enough to stream today. Yeah. I really missed you guys, and I'm very happy that I got to stream today. One day at a time. Yeah, Dallas. How close are you in watch hours to get 1K YouTube partnership program? Where do I see that? Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't look at numbers very often. For me, the most fun and wonderful thing about me having zero awareness of any kind of numbers is that I really just love to chill and be with you guys. I'm not too worried about numbers. If it happens, it happens. But I also realize that you guys like to know, so that, like, there's like a possibility of a fun celebration at some point. And then I'm like, oh, I should probably do that. You know how many times I've missed my anniversary? All of them. I've missed all my anniversaries. I've missed all my anniversaries. I don't think I've celebrated a single anniversary of mine. Yeah. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Imagine not worrying. No need to apologize for that. Take care of your health. We understand you're struggling recently, but we're happy with whenever you manage to stream. We appreciate it, and we'll be here to support you. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, I hope you're feeling better. Thanks, Mac. Thanks. I appreciate it. We want to be that for you too, Midnight. We worry because we love you. I love you guys too. YouTube Studio. I'll you know what? I'll check now. Hold on. I will check now, because now haberdasheries. Oh my god, I got distracted immediately. There's this person that has like all the magical girl wands, and I'm like, what? Okay. Man. Okay. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do. Hi, Ken. Welcome in. It's alright. I reached the point I forget my birthday. Your wife would be so mad at you. What do you mean? Why? Hope you feel better soon, you goofy moon goddess. Thank you. By the way, I have a gift for you. Oh, you have a gift for me? Thank you. It's okay. Numbers are weird and want to be letters sometimes and want you to find their X too much. Oh no, laughing is the screw. For forgetting your anniversary. Look. Look. I try so hard, and I got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Anytime it's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. Okay. Watch hours, I'm at 1,400. And then, oh wow, look at that, 985. I'm almost at 1,000. Yay. Look, see, I checked for once in my life. I checked for once in my life. There you go, Reeb. That is that. Look, I checked. I did it. I did it. Look at me go. Checking numbers. That's crazy. When did I first start? Oh, No, now the questions are happening. Okay, hold on. Now I have to go back. Where do I find that? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Hold on. Let's get those watch hours. When did I first start YouTube? Hello? Well, I can tell you when I first started on Twitch. A long time ago. But I guess if we're just counting my affiliate stuff, if we're just counting the when I became an affiliate, I know my anniversary for the affiliate was recent, I think. At one point, it was telling people it was my affiliate anniversary. I just can't remember when. Hello, Conrad. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. If it's your first time here, welcome to the Lunar Shrine. My name is Midnight Tsukino, and I'm a moon goddess, and I just do things. I hope you like it here, and that you feel comfy and safe. Yeah. Oh, I have milestones here too. Wow, Dad, the sire, look at that. 8 months, holy shit. Okay. Hold on. Are we just counting when I became an affiliate on Twitch, or is it like when I made my account on Twitch? Like, which one? Which one do I make my anniversary? You know what? I was just gonna make the affiliate one my anniversary. We'll go with that. Oh Lord. Is it this? When did I do things? When did I do things? Why won't you tell me? Achievements. Tell me my achievements. Okay. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Where do I find this shit? Okay, hold on. Holding. Holding. I can do it, guys. I know how to look for things. Hey. Which one do you want? When was your first video or stream ever as Midnight? Oh. As Midnight? Okay, hold on. I gotta go into my old streams. Wait, hold on. As Midnight? I don't know. I've been Midnight for as long as I can remember. I think the only thing that changed was my my last name. Wait, I can do it. I can do it, guys. Yes. I did my very first stream October of 2023. That was my very, 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 very first stream as Midnight. No, I just kind of wanted to move away from, like, using my Final Fantasy name. So I changed, I changed my name. October, yes. At least that's when I downloaded this video. Actually, no, it's probably before that. Yikes. Guys, can you tell that I don't know? I don't know. Can you tell I do not know? View my channel. Da, 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 da. Learn more. Ah, sorry. November of 2022. Apparently, I joined YouTube November 2022. Yeah, so Saya, remember, I deleted quite a few videos. I had to delete quite a few videos before that. So, yeah. Not in the beginning. I did not do a debut video in the very beginning, no. Yeah, so November 22nd, 2022. Look, see, I found things. Mostly karaoke. Yeah, I had to delete almost all my karaoke. Ba-da-da. It feels like so long ago, but it isn't. Yeah, 2022 was only 3 years ago. I've been around on Twitch since 2015, though. I did used to stream on Twitch before I became a VTuber. And it was mostly me streaming, like, my Final Fantasy raids, where it was literally just my voice. I'm feeling the age. That explains a lot. Yeah. Yeah, so I did used to stream, and then I stopped because I took a break from raiding for a while. And then my friend that I raided with asked me, like, "Hey, did you ever consider becoming a VTuber?" And I was like, "What the fuck is a VTuber?" I didn't know. I didn't know anything. I was new to the world. I was born today years old when they told me. And I was like, "Oh, that's really hecka cool." Then I did a bunch of, like, research on it. Goes on a VTuber training art. Yeah, I did a bit of research on it, and then I started watching some VTubers, which kind of pulled me in. But the thing was, okay, I didn't know these VTubers were actually people. I thought they were just weird anime people that were, like, from anime. I thought it was a weird promotional thing that animes were doing now, where they were making the characters break the fourth wall, and I was like, this is really weird, but I'm in. I'm like, it's weird, but I'm in. And then after that, it was just kind of like, I was like, oh, these are real people. these are real people. How are they doing that? How are they moving? What is going on? So I did more research, and I was like, that's crazy. And now I'm here. Hydrate. Okay. I will hydrate. Okay. Burp, burp, burp. Yes, the anime people are real and among us. Yeah. If anime people are real, does that mean Truck-kun is also real? I've seen a lot of trucks, so I believe Truck-kun is real. Now everyone knows VTubers aren't real. That's crazy. That's adorable. No, no, I felt so dumb when I found out, because I was like, oh, I see. I was like, oh, god damn it. I'm just really smooth brained. Have I sang any of the Final Fantasy songs? I sing a lot of Final Fantasy songs. I've sung Real Emotion. I've sung 1,000 Words. I've sung Revolution. I've sung Answers, Dragon Song. What else? I've sung Why. So what do you like to do when you had 1K? Like when I hit 1K? Yeah, if you've played Crisis Core, there's a song called Why, and it's sung by Utada Hikaru. Yeah. Ugh. If I get hit, you are not allowed to get hit by truck. Yeah, it's the ending song. Yeah. Yeah, what would I like to do when I hit 1K? Oh. Man, Mac is asking the hard questions. So I think my mods know, and those who have kind of been around since the beginning really know that I, to this day, to this very day, struggle to like celebrate and promote myself. So it's always very hard for me to think of like celebrations to celebrate myself. Like, I have an easy time celebrating others. It just kind of comes naturally to me. But when somebody is like, what would you like to, this even includes my birthday, where somebody's like, what would you like to do for your birthday? I'm like a deer in headlights, and I'm like, what? Birthday? Do something. Hello, Mount Racer. Welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. My name is Midnight Tsukino. I'm not sure if you've been around and have just been lurking, but if you have, then welcome to the Lunar Shrine. I'm a moon goddess. I like to, keep you guys comfy, keep you guys safe, keep you guys happy. Yeah, and you're always welcome here. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, maybe Cards Against Humanity with all my close friends would be. Yeah, look, Nox, I'm not out here to get canceled, all right? If I know one thing about Cards Against Humanity is it gets people canceled. I've been here for 5 minutes. That's okay. You can be here for 5 minutes. You can be here for 30 seconds. I still appreciate you being here. Yeah. Yeah, no, I struggle to celebrate me. I struggle to celebrate me. I like to celebrate others. And I'm doing my best. I'm doing my very best to do better in trying to celebrate me. It's not easy, but I am trying. She also streams on YouTube. If you're wondering about the chat I am responding to. Yes! Yes. Midnight is definitely something to celebrate and cherish. You're very sweet. Thank you. Sounds fair enough. Hello, Quesadilla. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm so glad to see you. It can do that. Oh, Cards Against Humanity? Yeah. I mean, there's some pretty wild things on those cards, not gonna lie. Hi, Tyler. Welcome in. We are all doing pretty well. I'm doing well. I don't like speaking for others. But at least when I asked everyone, they said they were doing pretty okay. While I was in school, I had a nosebleed. Putting ice on your nose helps with that. Thank you for the first time chat, Nox. Welcome in. Welcome into the other half of the lunar shrine. Yeah, lots of bad things in Cards Against Humanity. Yeah, I agree. It reminded me about Sonic Shuffle game, not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah. Here's head pat. Thank you for the head pats. Speaking of head pats, I do have to fix those redeems, so that I can put those redeems back up. I used to have all sorts of Twitch redeems where you can like give me head pats and stuff like that, but I had to turn them off because I debuted my 1.0 model, which is the one you see now, and I hadn't set up those redeems, so there was like a head pat, there was like a poke, I think there was like an idiot sandwich at one point, and a bunch of other redeems. Yeah, just a bunch of other redeems. So I have to set those up again, just so that you guys can redeem those. And it's not just like sound redeems. Yeah. You need a 999,000. Wait, 9. You need a lot of redeem. You need a really big redeem. Sandwich. Good, we'll abuse that to the fullest. Oh my god. No, it's literally a redeem and a sandwich appears on my face and it's just called the idiot sandwich redeem. $99,999,999. Did I do it? Did I cry? No, don't cry, Thalis. No, Thalis, don't cry. It's okay. It's okay. Everything will be okay. What else was I gonna bring up? I can't remember. What is my go-to class in Final Fantasy? It is a healer. 100% it is a healer. I try to do DPS because I like to hit things. But I'm actually really, really bad at being a DPS. I'm really bad at it. Y'all. What are we doing? We are just chatting with each other and just having like some nice one-on-one time with chat. Because I haven't actually gotten to sit down and talk with everybody for a while. Normally, I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs. Because games. And then I get distracted with games, and then blah, 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 blah. And then normally there are like other people if it's like multiplayer games, and then I can't really sit and you know, give you guys attention and stuff like that. We celebrate thy divine beauty. Aw, thanks, Mini-Me. With that weird hairstyle. Wait, what weird hairstyle? Utgarda Loki? Screamier. Hello, Screamier. Welcome in. Hi, gorgeous. Nah. Hello, welcome in. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Sire, are you calling my hair weird? He's just being base midnight. It's me, Timber. Oh, hi! Please call me Loki. Okay, I will call you Loki. Hi! Hi, Loki! It's been a while. I forgot that you had changed your name. I accidentally hit the refresh button, and it takes 10 minutes to reload the chat on YouTube for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why it does that on YouTube. Because, like, it does that to me, too. I'll be watching something, and then it takes 5 ever, and then I lose interest. and then I go and do chores. Ever play Phantasy Star Online? Kind of similar to Final Fantasy. I have not. I have not played Phantasy Star Online, but I have heard of it. The ending of Split last Saturday was good. Maybe update your app. Yo. No, my app is like fully updated. I'm not sure why. It could just be my internet, to be honest. Yeah, I've been dealing with stuff. Did change my name, deleted my old account after a hacker ruined it. Ah, I see. Yes. They do tend to ruin things for people, and it's very unfortunate when they do stuff like that. But I meant I had that character that I played in Final Fantasy XIV that had that hairstyle that looks like a log. Oh! Yes! Yes! He was thick. Taco? Sorry that happened to you, my man. Yeah. How is chat today? When's the last time y'all have shut off and turned your phones back on? Around noon today. Around noon today. For me, at least. I never got to play with you. Yeah! Yeah, sire! Rest in peace to your lost characters. Oh no! Yum, yum, yum. Oh. I will game with you, promise. Yay! Hi, Avis. Welcome in. Here's my response to you, Avis. This is always going to be my response to that. Bam, 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 bam. Melon. Melon. But yeah, I'm really, really glad that I got to at least hear your thoughts on like some stream stuff. I felt a lot of warmth and happiness knowing that you guys are here supporting me, and that you guys know that I care about you guys. And I'm really happy and proud that we're building such a warm and comforting community. That's all I really want, is to have like a community that is filled with warmth and kindness, and one that is welcoming and understanding. You know, I don't always expect people to get along. You know, I know that we all come from different walks of life. I know that we all have different experiences, and I know that we all are feeling and have different opinions on different things. But I don't think being different should stop us from being kind. You know, we all have the ability to agree to disagree and move away from anything that causes friction, like you know, grounded adults. And I think that's what makes the Soluna so special, is that you guys are so grounded and are so filled with kindness that, you know, even when there are new individuals popping in, you make them feel welcome right away. And I absolutely love that. I love that we are starting small and building a strong foundation. I think that is very special to me, and it's something that I genuinely and truly cherish. So thank you guys so much for being such a wonderful support, a wonderful fan base, and a wonderful community of such colorful individuals, and yet are able to embrace others with the same amount of warmth and kindness and respect that I have for you guys. And I really, really want you guys to know how much I appreciate you, no matter how long you've been here, whether you've been here since the very beginning or whether you've just joined. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, I'm really glad that we get to have these just chatting streams, because sometimes it's just nice to catch up and remind you guys how much I appreciate you just for being you. Yeah. Midnight is gorgeous and beautiful and stunning woman. Oh, thank you. This is a place sacred and anti-hectical to morbing. Yeah. I have a lot of doctor's appointments this week. I'm sad. Sad quesadilla emote. Don't be sad. I think doctor's appointments are they can be tiring. They definitely do drain a lot of energy because they take up a lot of time. And are you going to bed, Jin? Good night, my G. Yeah. And so you always know it's me. Taco eating contest. Antithetical? Antithetical. Ah. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. and workday tomorrow. Okay, you have a wonderful night, Jin. I wish you pleasant dreams, and I hope that the blessing of the moon guides you to a comfortable and warm sleep, and that you wake up feeling rested, and that you have a good workday tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Quesadilla, I know that doctor's appointments are draining, but when you go to them, at least you'll know, you know, where your health is at, and then you can do things accordingly. Yeah. Either way, we'll still be here, and we're always gonna be happy to see you. Yeah. Loki just redeeming all the Soluna check-ins. Yeah. Other than that, I think there was no. Oh yes, announcement. Um, well, Midnight, we appreciate your content and that you make your community feel welcome. Like you said, we're all mature adults just vibing. Exactly, exactly. I have 3 appointments in 1 week. Yeah, no, there was like a full week one time where I had like 2 appointments on one day, and then I had like three on another, and then I had an unexpected event happen, and then I was back seeing doctors, and it was just, I know how tiring appointments can be, but the more you keep up with them, the better you can kind of manage your health, and it's good for you. So, like, I'm cheering you on. And when you get back from your appointments, I hope you get rest. Yeah. Why not? They weren't on cooldown. Yeah. um, that's fair. I might just do a regular check-in redeem. Uh, yeah, I might just do a regular check-in redeem where it's based on the user, and you can use it to check in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Other than that, I have some exciting news. One of those things is like I am working on something. Hopefully, I am hoping that I get it done in time, and that I manage to scrounge up uh, the finances it needs to get things done. I am hoping that I um, get stuff done for May 10th. It's a very special day for me, May 10th. I think it's the one thing that I will celebrate. Um, so May 10th, I plan on doing something special to kind of dedicate to Papa Moon, and something special for you guys too. And hopefully I can get things done. I do have to budget quite a bit because I do have to pay for quite a few things in order to get those things done. And the most important thing for me is that my artists and like my amazing artists and my wonderful friends um, get proper payment on time. That is the most important thing to me because artists work really hard. They work so hard, and I not only do I want to be able to pay them, what I owe them, but I also want to be able to at least manage to build up enough funds to give them a little bit extra, to show them how much I appreciate how much work they've put in, how much love and care they've put into the projects that I bring, forward to them. And um, that is so important to me, respecting and showing how much you appreciate your artist has always been something that is so precious to me, because I find that artists don't get a lot of recognition, they get a lot of heat, unnecessary heat, and I don't think that's right. You know, they have taken years to master their craft. They take time and effort to be as skilled as they are. You are paying for their skills, you are paying for their time. So hopefully I can, you know, build up enough funds to do that for them. My main concern is if I can't, then I will delay everything. That's okay. I can delay it. But yeah. I love and appreciate you too, Loki. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. No, I think for me the biggest thing is like I always want to respect the people around me. And even if I don't see eye to eye with somebody, I will still always show you respect enough where I can still be kind to you publicly, but like not have to go out of my way to be personal with you. And I think that just makes me feel happier rather than being like vindictive and just kind of rough around the edges. Do we get a sneak peek of the project? I can give you a sneak peek of something partial, but the project itself, I don't have a sneak peek of anything from the project quite yet, just because it is a vocal project. But you guys have heard my vocals. They aight. My vocals aight. Yeah. Aw, snap, something went wrong. What do you mean something went wrong? Lord. Hello? Okay, I fixed it. No worries. So your amazing voice will blow our minds yet again? No. I believe in grudges. And you know what, Dallas? I believe in whatever makes you happy. I believe in everybody walking their own life, you know? And I believe in not judging somebody based on their choices. Like, I think the line is drawn where it's like, if you're committing heinous crimes and like it involves like SA or children or murder, you know, that's where I draw the line. Yeah, 100%. I will judge you if you're doing those things, you know? But like, if you're not committing heinous crimes, I think, you know, live and let live. You know? I feel like it's okay to live and let live and to mind my own damn business because that's how you choose to live. But like, if you're committing heinous crimes and stuff and you come in here and you're like, guess what? I murdered a person. I'm gonna be like, get the hell out of my chat. I don't want to know you. You know what I mean? But like, if you're like, I unalived a person in a video game, and I'm like, that's great. They probably deserved it. You know what I mean? I explicitly only jaywalk. I gotta show up the man. Yeah. So, phew, that was close. Oh my god. Hello, Victor. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome into the Lunar Shrine. I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm just a derpy moon goddess finding my way. That's what GTA is for, lol. Yeah. That's what video games are for, okay, guys? Just Among Us is even there for venting. Yeah! See? Yeah, no. And murdering your friends. Exactly. Vengeance. Um, but yeah, like I strongly believe in, you know, yeah, as long as you're not harming someone or yourself, I think it's important to not judge. Yeah. Sure, maybe feel, I don't know. I think for me it's like I don't quite feel pity for people. Um I feel like when I meet a really abrasive person, I think the first thing is like at first I feel like a little insecure and kind of like confused. But then when I think about it, I think I feel more sad and hope for the best for them. It's not really like I pity them, because like when you pity somebody, you're demeaning the things they've gone through, right? Um and you don't really necessarily know what another person has gone through. And so for me, I think pitying someone is something somewhat of like a disrespect in kind of in a small way. And I think that's why a lot of people get defensive when people are trying to help, because they'll be like, oh, you just pity me, like, you know. I think that's where that sense of like defensiveness comes from, right? um so it's not necessarily that I pity another person for the things that they've gone through. It's that I feel a sense of distress, a momentary distress, whether it be like sadness or confusion. Um, you know, yeah. Me pitying others will demean and disrespect others, right? Midnight. Did you not get the pun? Among Us is for venting. As in the no, I got it. I got it. I got it. I understood. I picked up what you put down. We need a redeem on here for hiya. Yeah, so there's a lot of voice lines I have to record. And like chat, I'm gonna be honest, I've had days where I've just been really lazy. I admit it. I have those days. I ain't afraid. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm lazy. Hi backslash, right now my brain is dead from typing an essay. You know what, that's fair. I'm smooth brain today too. I'm smooth brain today too. I am just rambling at this point, you know. Just rambling and catching up with everybody. I think yeah, we all have those days where your best friend is YouTube in a blanket. Yeah, that's real. She's just like me for real. My brain was made to be smooth. Smooth like butter. I want... Yeah. You know what? You know what sounds really tasty right now? Food. I sort of hate the word pity because it has two meanings, but it's the feel sorry for them side of people think first, and not the sorrow and compassion like how most use it. Yes. Yes, I agree. It's a double-edged word, and despite me understanding what the word means, I also understand how people perceive it, which is why I don't use the word too often. Like, you will never catch me saying I pity so and so, just because I know how the word is perceived. And it's unfortunate that it's perceived in a negative way, because it is meant to be a smaller form of compassion. I think I think when someone feels compassion, it's like a very intense feeling, and like it's very personal. Whereas pitying is supposed to be a little more impersonal because you don't really know the person. But when you feel like compassion for somebody, it's like I feel the word is a lot more intense. So I don't know. I don't know. English is lacking like that. I agree. As a dyslexic, it's worse because I'm kind of dumb with my English lexicon. You're not dumb. You just have a different way of like processing words, and there's nothing wrong with that. Me too. My sister has a shirt that says, "I'm not lazy, I'm super lazy." I'm all out of pity parties for people because sometimes I got taken advantage of by said person going through things. I tend to avoid people, and that's fair, to each their own. By the way, what was I gonna play? Well, the reason why I said maybe games was because I didn't think I would be able to yap for so long. But apparently I talk a lot. Apparently I talk a lot. Which is weird because when I'm in like streams with other people, I tend to go very quiet. And it's really funny because, like you've seen me on streams with Icky and stuff. Icky does a lot of the talking, and I just kind of like will be sitting there vibing. And I'm just like, Mebe. Mebe games. I just learned every combination of letters for the words I use the most or new ones I learned. Oh, that's really cool. I think pity is a condescending word in some cases. Yes. So yeah, that was exactly why I was like, gots to be careful how we word things, especially because we now live in a world where a lot of people are a lot more sensitive, and we don't exactly know what can cause somebody to feel like extremes of one emotion and such. And it's unfortunate, because like it's setting a precedence where you feel like you have to kind of like walk on eggshells around people. I don't really walk on eggshells around people. If I say something that happens to offend someone, I apologize. I recognize the mistake and I apologize, and then I don't do it again, because I feel like that's supposed to be how it's supposed to be, but um you know, we all know. We all know how communication is one of the greatest struggles out there, and people throw feelings before they take a second to think about things, you know? But yeah, I offend on purpose and with ill intent. That's okay, Phallus. I still care about you. Always will. I want head pat redeem or boop. I don't think I have a boop. But yes, the head pat redeem will come back when I have the time. Also, Phallus sometimes me. People who aren't raised by grandparents like me, I've noticed, don't have as thick of skin to the point I hold back most thoughts. Yeah. It's hard. It's definitely hard to kind of navigate that, cuz like again, people come from like all walks of life, and you know, even growing up, I was quite sensitive, even though I have quite an abrasive family. Um, like I have quite an abrasive family, especially because like they um themselves, you know, were immigrants, so like they had a way, right? They had a way that they said things, a way that they did things, and a lot of, you know, um a lot of behaviors and stuff that I learned growing up where I am um didn't make sense to them, right? And one of the things is like they expected me to have thicker skin, but I was a very sensitive babu. Um, I think the thicker skin kind of came with age. And, you know, you all know I'm like 300 plus years old. So, you know. I feel you too. Asians like me understand about immigrants. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's a different upbringing, you know? And I think in understanding that nobody nobody goes through life the exact same way, to have unrealistic expectations of other people. Like I think there's a balance in what you can expect from people. And yeah. Hi Shaggy, welcome in. In other words, I just a baby. What do you mean? You're not a baby. Damn, my compliment got buried. Where? What? Where? Is that backslash? I have been a stranger. Sorry about that. Huh? Wait. I am offended. You won't take responsibility for that gorgeous singing voice of yours. Oh! What do you mean take responsibility? What do you mean? Huh? My mom never criticized about darker skin tone because my dad and I are outdoor people. Oh, yeah. I'm sensitive just like you. There we go. True. As a boy growing up, you often get told to man up or boys don't cry, so learn to get thick skin just to live day by day. Yeah. Own up that you have a gorgeous voice. Look. I said my voice aight. I didn't say it was bad. I said it's aight. Yeah, no, what kind of sensitive? Like insecurities from appearances? Nah, we love it. Thank you, Mini-Me. Thank you, Sire. I appreciate you both. I is doing yourself a disservice. Look, okay. I is like a step up for what I used to say. Once upon a time, I was like, nah, it's bad. It's bad. I used to say that. And then Thalis would bonk me, and Ninja would bonk me, and Sire would, and literally everybody would bonk me because I would say that it can't be a hotness, a can't be a crazy, a can't be. It's a crazy summertime. Speaking of bunk, see, violence fixes everything. Yo! Hi, Icky. Hi, dead man. Hello. Why you bonk? Why bonk? No, you. Mina has a beautiful voice, and we love hearing your singing. Thank you so much. Thank you. I definitely would like to improve. I definitely like I think with my singing currently, I've gotten as far as I can on my own, by myself, and I think I've gotten to a point where I would really like to get a vocal coach, um, especially because there are a lot of technical things that I don't know, a lot of things that I want to learn, to help improve my voice. But I currently cannot afford a vocal coach, so that's just gonna have to wait. Big booba love, nah, they are normal. Plus, Midnight have healing power. Surely she doesn't get injured too much from bonking. Yes. I mean, I'm also a deity, so I mean, yeah. No, you, no, you. Oh, you have already ended. This makes me sad. I was half watching. How dare you, Icky. Permission to bonk to a heart's content. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of where I've kind of been at with that. Um, I I don't have a lot. um, oh no, my brain is starting to malfunction. Well, you can always practice singing by yourself. I think buying a singing coach is a little bit of a scam. Thank you so much, sire. Got backslash, let's go. I feel like your background music is your theme song. You always play it in the background. Yes. Yes, that is my custom music. It was made specifically for me. Um, it is my song. Yeah. Hell yeah, I love this gacha. Bye, backslash. I do. So for context, backslash, I sing every day, almost all day. And if I can't sing out loud, I'm humming so that I'm learning melodies and stuff. Vocal coach, with a vocal coach, it's more technical. Um, but again, that also kind of comes from research, right? Um, I find value in a vocal coach because they know things that I don't. It's more than kind of, it's more than just singing. There is technical ways to train your breath. There are technical ways to train your vocal cords to expand in a certain way and to tighten up in a certain way. Ways to make different sounds with either your head voice or your chest or your diaphragm. It's a lot of that stuff, and it's a lot of the things that I don't know. There's things that I don't know, like harmonies, how to do them well, different things like that. I do sing epic almost every day. Every day. have a good night and good luck with your essay. But yeah, here's a cookie for the goddess. Thank you, Quesadilla. Yeah. I do sing epic. She's the Disney princess. She sings every day. No, no. Oh my God, no, not the Disney princess allegation. Never escaping. Never escaping the Disney princess allegation. Ah, okay, you're like a part-time singer. Thanks for part-time singer. What does that mean? Midnight is a Nintendo Disney princess. No! What do you mean? What do you mean I act like a princess? Okay, for context, when I hear somebody acts like a princess, it's never a positive thing. It's never a positive context when I hear, oh, this person acts like a princess. Yeah. There's a vocal coach on YouTube named Cheryl Porter if you'd like to improve your singing voice. Midnight is a beautiful royal princess. Well, excuse me, princess. What do you mean? No! No! What do you mean? No, Nox, no! I know! No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild. Oh my god. My eyes are tearing. I think my eyes have been like open for way too long. Oh, Cabby. Best princess ever. Nah, I am a deity. I am a goddess. That is different from a princess. That's queen to you, princess. Nah, I went above queen. I was like, hey, I am a deity. I am a goddess. Yeah. You guys are funny. I do think that I may end stream here fairly soon. Just because I did promise Dallas that I would go eat a proper meal. You're singing more than just singing casually. You're singing to become professional. Yeah, I really love singing. I love it with my whole heart. It's like breathing for me. And whenever I get sick, I get really depressed too because I can't sing at all. I love it so much. Yeah. Whatever you say, Your Majesty. You can still be a goddess and a princess while look like Wonder Woman and a goddess princess. Go dine our goddess. Yeah. I am gonna go and actually have dinner, because all I've had so far today is apple pie. So yes, I did promise Dallas that I would go have like a real meal. So I'm gonna find somebody to raid. I'm really happy that I got to catch up with everybody. I really like our just chatting time together because like it's a nice personal just like one-on-one where I get to like actually pay attention to you guys and see what you guys are saying, you know. So I'm really happy that I got to stream today and show my appreciation for you guys. And on the YouTube side, ooh, YouTube, We are going to raid Rain. She is currently playing Marvel Rivals on the YouTube side. So that one is going to be Blessing of the Moon. That's gonna be for Rain. And then on the Twitch side, you guys, we are going to raid Rosalie, who is playing Supermarket Simulator. She is currently a worm. Yeah. And then here is your raid, and here is your sub raid if you are subbed. I'll see you next time. Stunning Goddess of the Moon. Thank you, you guys. Is she winning? I have no idea. Hi, Poke. I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you liked the gift too. Thank you so much, Mac. I will definitely check out the gift. Thanks for the stream. Hope you take care of yourself and not stress too much about streaming often. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I hope I will see you soon. May the blessing of the moon guide you to where you want to be. And I love you guys very much. Bye-bye.